Hey, what up? It's your girl Butterfly. I decided to do something cool for Jersey's page. He's always coming to me and the girls, and he's, with the camcorder, and he's like, what you think of Jersey, and what's your favorite song from Jersey, and stuff like that. Well, I came up with this idea. And originally, I was like, I'm gonna write my own rap and put it on the webcam, and put it on his page. That would have been cute because it would have been for me, but I don't write my own stuff. I'm trying to work on writing my own stuff, but Jersey writes my stuff. So anyway, I came up with this idea, and I'm quite sure everyone's familiar with it. You write the person's name and then what each letter represents. So for me, it was basically what each letter represents in my eyes concerning Jersey Brickcity. So this is to you, Jersey. Now, J for Jersey Brickcity. J stands for Jersey's Back. If y'all got the mixtape and y'all got the pleasure of having the DVD, you definitely heard Jersey's Back. You've heard the horns, you heard that beat that just sticks in your head. The song is hot. That song, when I hear it, it represents a lot of Jersey because he was gone for a little bit and he came back, and he came back with a vengeance. And that was his message to people, saying, you know what, here I am. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? So that means that represents a lot to me. So J in Jersey, it stands for Jersey's Back. The E stands for excellence, because excellence is doing ordinary things in an extraordinary way. Point blank, there is nothing ordinary about Jersey. You can't complain. You can't compare him to this person or that person. His sound is different. His style is different. He's clearly different than the rest. So again, E stands for excellence in doing ordinary things in an extraordinary way. R stands for Rain, which was his first video, which I had the honor to be a part of and witness. That song has so much meaning and passion and feeling behind it because that song it's deep. It's very deep for Jers. And if you've had loss in your family, if you saw the video, and you're an emotional person, oh, you're gonna get touched. It's a very, very deep song. Love the song to death. So R stands for Rain, which again, his first video, which was a milestone, which is a beautiful thing. Z stands for the air he breathes, his life, his motivation, his inspiration, the reason why he wakes up in the morning. Z stands for Zaya, his baby girl, his daughter. I ain't even gotta go anymore because that's just life itself there for him. Z is for Zaya. E is for every day I'm struggling. Yo, he came up with that song in the backseat of my car, and I think we were sitting at a gas station, and he just started spitting stuff. So it was sort of like a joke, but if you see the video, it's no joke. Yo, that is one of the realest songs you'll even be able to witness. The video with it brings everything to life. Yo, we're not talking about Africa. We ain't talking about all these third world countries where there's starving people. We're talking about our towns, our city, our country, where we're supposed to have all this freedom and whatnot. Every day we're struggling in our own homes. You know what I'm saying? It was real. That video put everything in perspective of life. And that's real. So E stands for every day I'm struggling. Y stands for young years, because if it wasn't for those young years of Jersey, he wouldn't be who he is today. If it wasn't for the loss of his mother and his grandmother, God rest their soul, the love, the hard love from his grandmother, you know what I'm saying? The being in the streets, having to grow up fast, being amongst just loss and pain and suffering in the city, like, that's real. And if it wasn't for those young years, yo, his music wouldn't have the meaning and the passion it has. So Y is for those young years that has made Jersey what he is today. Now with the Brickcity. B stands for Ballin' on Them. Yo, that's one of the hottest songs with him and MJ. That song is fire. B stands for Ballin' on Them because, like I said, it's just a hot song. But B has, three. B is for Ballin' on Them. B is for blue, because that's his favorite color. But you know what? B is also for Butterfly, because you know what? I would not be here if it wasn't for Jers. Yes, I've always been here, but yo, he's the one that kind of gave me my voice. He kind of helped me cocoon and blossom and spread my wings. so that I could be more expressive and be amongst music, which is a beautiful thing. So B of Brickcity goes for Ballin' on 'em, blue, which is favorite color, and butterfly. Holla. R is for Reppin' My Block, which again is one of his hottest songs, but no one reps their block harder and with more passion than Jersey. His name alone is repping it. That's all he does all day, is rep his block. So when I think of Jersey Brickcity, that R stands for Reppin' My Block, which is one of his songs, but it is also what he does best. I is for insight, because if you listen to his music and you pay attention, you're going to find out a whole lot about him, what he's been through, what he is. So that I is for insight. C is for challenges, because if it wasn't the challenges in life, those things that build your character, the things that make you who you are, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for those challenges for Jersey, again, his music wouldn't have the power, the zest, and the influence it has. When, again, keyword, you listen to the words. K stands for knowledge. Knowledge is power. Enough said. C stands for Crown Me Your Highness, which was his very first mixtape that dropped, and I'm so proud to be amongst that. I witnessed it from the birth, from the makings to the birth, and beautiful thing, beautiful, beautiful thing. So proud of you, Jers. So C of Brickcity goes for Crown Me Your Highness. I is for individual, because again, he is not like anybody else. He is an individual. He is his own person. There is no one he's trying to be. He ain't trying to be like nobody. He is himself. So I, for Brickcity, goes for individual, because that is what Jersey is. T is for Terrible Head, because I just had to throw that in there. I don't know if it applies to you. I don't know if people be taking that song personally, but you just have to love the song once you hear it. You just have to. You have to, because the song is fire. I'm sorry, ladies, if it goes a little personal for you, or men, maybe, but yo, I guess maybe I find enjoyment in it, because I honestly, I don't think I have that problem. But yo, T goes for Terrible Head, because the song's hot. Y, the last letter in Brickcity, goes for youth, because in youth we learn, but in age we understand. He's done a whole lot of learning in his time, a whole lot of growing. And he's now at the age where he understands a whole lot, and that's why his music is the way it is and has the influence and power it has. Again, when you listen to the words. Y goes for youth, because if it wasn't for his youth, and if it wasn't for his life, and if it wasn't for his upbringing, Jersey wouldn't be the real ass nigga that he is. So, for all y'all that didn't know, now you know. And this is Butterfly and my depiction of Jersey Brickcity and what it means to me.